What is up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. It is a wonderful day. As you already noticed, I have set up my guitar rack. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy. It's been taking so long. I couldn't find the parts. Eventually, I settled for some other parts that I didn't want to use before. But anyway, all is good. They didn't fall on my head last night while I was sleeping, so that's a good sign. I was actually going to be vlogging the whole process of refurbishing this black table. It looks really good now. And as well as building the guitar racks, but yeah, like I said, I'm still wrapping my mind around how all that works. Sorry, how to incorporate my daily routines into the vlogs and blah blah blah. But anyway, it's been quite a while, and I just felt like today was an empty day, nothing's happening, so I'm just gonna sit down and talk about a few things. And I guess I kind of decided that it doesn't matter how long these vlogs are gonna be, I'm still gonna be posting them every day because, yeah, daily vlogging. I've already talked about this. I know. I just have to get into my thick head. So yes, daily vlog. Some might be a minute long where I'm just talking. Yay. I did want to touch on something today. I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, yes. Social networks and the internet has been full of news and opinions on Christina Grimmie's death and the shooting and the other shootings that's been happening lately. It's sobering and sad. I haven't talked so much about serious stuff on this vlog yet, but I like to think I'm a pretty analytical and philosophical type of person. So these things are something I think about and probably should eventually share with you because this is my personal vlog, right? I didn't know Christina so well. I mean, not personally, obviously, but I wasn't like one of her, die-hard fans. I really loved her singing. I've seen plenty of her videos. And she was an awesome person, and I loved the message that she stood for of, shining, of being who you are, not caring what people think, and all those important things that young people tend to have a problem with these days. I just thought she was such a happy and bouncy person. It was, those type of people that you just can't imagine anyone would not like in any way, but things happen, and there are all kinds of people out there that we cannot understand, that just think completely differently from most other people. Anyway, I'm trailing off a bit. This leads me to express my opinion on a bigger issue than just this. Lots of people say that catastrophes and all kinds of shootings and wars, they haven't increased lately, that it's just the coverage of it. Now that we have internet, we just hear about it that much more often. But I think it's a bit of both. I think they are increasing all these kind of things because society is degrading. That's my personal opinion. And especially our millennial generation is pretty hopeless. It's not really our fault nor our parents' fault. It's just society. It's like this mob mentality, that happens when everyone's doing the same thing. So much media, so much crap that we watch and consume on a daily basis. It just kills and destroys our brain and the way we think and everything. And our morality is just disappearing, our sense of right and wrong, especially with this whole new movement of, anyone's free to believe whatever they want, anyone's free to do what they want, anyone's free, just be yourself and do whatever. It destroys the balance of morality because morality is not relative. There are things that are right and things that are wrong, but if you believe whatever you want and do whatever you want, there's no guideline anymore for what's right and wrong, because what's right for me is wrong for the next person, and what's right for them is wrong for me. So it just destroys the entire balance, and people end up having no idea what's right and what's wrong because everyone's different. I think a lot of that has to do with people losing faith, I guess. I don't know if I've mentioned this or if you figured it out. I am a believer. I believe in God. I think for centuries, when being a believer was the standard normal thing, that faith kind of set morality levels because it was very obvious what is wrong and what is right. But as people are dropping out and stop believing in God and chasing their own thing, they lose that touch with morality, and then they start setting standards for themselves, and there's no telling, to what lengths they'll go thinking what's right and what's wrong for them. I'm sure whoever this shooter guy was, he for sure found a way to justify his own actions, and yeah, we see how that ended for him. I don't want to make this too long and boring and just too deep and emotional, and I don't want to create any conflict with you guys if you feel differently than I do. Lots of people ask why this happened, but the thing is, there's no answer to that really. If you're an atheist, there's no reason for things happening. They're just happening. If you're an agnostic, you pretty much don't care. And if you're a believer, you know, we can't really tell what's God's mind in all this and why he does things. We just know he does them for a reason. One thing I'm pretty certain of is that Christina is much happier where she is right now. I'm sure her family's sad and missing her, and my heart is with them as well. But Christina shouldn't be mourned because she's doing better than all of us. And yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up for now because today's an empty day. Finally, no schedule. I submitted my paperwork yesterday. Hopefully, I really don't want to get kicked out of the country. Things are promising. Our project is moving along. Whoop, 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 whoop. I want to stay here. I love this place. I want to make maybe 2 or 3 other videos today because I have a clear schedule and some of my other channels are lagging behind. So if all goes well, I'll be doing that. Whoop-de-doop. You're the closest to heaven that I